This episode is brought to you by Leo Bato and Associates, ang realtor na patok.
Visit abateservices.com for fast medical transcription service. This podcast episode is brought to you by AB Music Creative.
I give a relief.
Right. A little bit of paradise. Oh.
Yan, a glimpse of paradise, a glimpse of joy, a glimpse of happiness for 2 hours. And then that is big. That's important.
Yes.
Because any kind of relief in a very difficult, chaotic world is good for the soul. It's good
Yes,
for the spirit.
yes.
So yun ang naging sabi ko, ito pa siguro. Meron a little higher meaning. Pala ako paulit-ulit na nag-show.
So adik ka nga.
Addict. And especially when I get involved with something, you know, I put a lot of things there. Like right now, I'm working with Matt Ranillo for Cristo. This is coming in on July. We're planning to do this show.
Kasama si Dandin or just Matt?
Yes, Dindin is directing the show, but I'm doing like a showrunner and then wanted to get crazy with all the things that will make that show a very good show, because it's a dance drama. It's
Yes.
not a musical, so it's different from my thing. Pero anything, whether it's dance drama or what, I put a lot of drama with it. Because when last time I did a musical with Pedro Calungsod with priests, and I have like 300 people as cast.
What? Ikaw nag-direct?
I directed it and I became a showrunner and a director of a sort. Yes, they approached me and I said, I don't do that. I don't do a musical on a life of a saint. I mean, that has never been the thing that I do. But he said, no, you have to do it. So the priest asked me to do it. And we were able to raise a lot of money to help a lot of seminarians. And it was the most miraculous the most miraculous production I've ever done, because I've really experienced spiritual support in that show.
Galing.
Nakapasok kami sa Pantages, imagine mo. Sino ba makapasok doon?
On February 13, celebrate Valentine's Eve in Beverly Hills with Asia's songbird Regine Velasquez Alcacid. On February 13, Regine rocks at the Saban Theater. Call Enteng the Dragon Productions at 323-440-3174 or log on to entengthedragon.com for tickets. Join us with your Valentine's date because Regine Rocks will take your breath away.
Yung pag sinabi nakapasok, alam mo na kung saan ako nabibilib sa iyo. Yung network mo, yung plethora of people, different demographics, lahat to hawak mo to eh. And when I observe you from afar, because we've worked together on some projects, kahit you remind me of the demeanor of the captain of the Titanic, yung Leonardo DiCaprio.
Grabe naman.
Because
Masas magsising na, nagdoon pa.
paano mo nagagawa? How do you keep your head straight? Na kahit alam mong may problema, may apoy dito, your demeanor is like this eh. Para lang alam nyo guys, it's like, may apoy dyan, patayin natin. Ganun, di ba ganun ka eh? Saan galing yung zen part na yun?
If you exposed to all the earthquakes, the floods, and the natural disasters of a production, then you become very peaceful and calm when you meet those kind of things. Because you always, kasi pag may show, kailangan i-reduce mo na yung mga pwedeng masamang mangyari. So when another one comes, parang ready ka na. So yung experience ko all through these years made me more, ano tawag dyan? More mature, more anong tawag dyan? Strong to approach. So sa akin kasi, nung panahon, yung mga direktor, pag may problema, nagtititili. Diba?
Yun na nga. Never pa kita
Nagtitili, naglulukalukahan, this is not happening. Masyadong dramatic. Sayang naman ang energy mo sa ganun. The best that you have to do when you have problems like this is think. Anong gagawin? What can we do to solve this? Ganun kaagad. Like may pumutok na ganyan. There was a time na nakakabaliw yung si I was playing in this very, very old theater. And it was so old na yung mga circuit breakers nagpuputukan na sa likod. Actually, there was a fire at the backstage.
Oh my God.
Talagang fire. And, I was caught in, do I call the do I call the fire people? Then I was thinking this will be creative. Patapos na eh. Sabi ko, bayaan ko na muna umapoy-apoy for another 10 minutes kasi magkakaloka-lokahan. So, anybody would just be shrieking and screaming. But that was, yung talagang test of endurance ko sa ganyan. Na nung nakita ko yon, ang immediate na tumawag ako nung stage manager, tinawagan ko yung theater custodian, I made it very peaceful because if I do go crazy, everybody will go crazy sa labas and magkakaroon ng injury and all that. Naisip ko na yun. So, minsan yung utak ko tumatakbo na kaagad siya.
Kahit sa personal life mo ganun din? Or or sa personal life nagtitili-tili ka?
Hindi naman. Personally, I've always sat down and analyzed every night, every day. What went wrong? How do I improve this? Mga ganyan. But eventually, hindi ko maintindihan yung passion ko for doing shows is very deep-setted na, wherever I am, in fact, one time I was tasked to do a show in Cambodia.
What?
In Cambodia.
Non-Filipino show to, ha?
A Filipino client told me, I want to celebrate my birthday in Cambodia and I want to have a show there. So when I went there, it was so hard to even get a spotlight. It was so hard to get a keyboard. It was so hard. But, pati costumes and all that. So, nung nag-audition ako sa talents doon, sabi ko, no, this is not gonna work. I have to fly, talents from College of Music in Manila to to do this. Kahit dalawa lang, sabi ko, para mapuo yung show. And it became a fantastic show. So mga ganyan.
Naisip mo talagang specific na College of Music, ibig sabihin sessionista,
yes,
namura,
na pwedeng gawin.
Diba?
Pero magaling.
Quality, cost-effective, opportunity.
Yan. Yung mga ganyang problema. I've come across a lot of those when doing shows.
Have you always been resourceful as a kid or natutunan mo na lang yan with Shakey's?
Resourceful ako. Shakey's gave me the marketing skill. Yung creativity ko for shows, since I was a kid, I would always, imagine things. My first wonderful experience when I saw The King and I sa Bicol in Naga City.
That's where you are, di ba?
Yeah. And I saw it and I said, wow, this is life. This is like Disneyland. This is the best thing that ever happened to me. So, hindi ko alam. Siguro nung ginawa ako ng Diyos, sabi niya, sa show yan. Sige, palabas mo na yan. Sa show yan. so ever since, I was, hindi naman cursed, but I was enchanted with show business. And not just show business, but doing shows.
Right.
In fact, minsan nakakalimutan ko na yung business side. But it was fortunate that I learned a lot from McDonald's and Shakey's, and it gave me the marketing skill to, merge it.